Imagine going out for a peaceful evening of fishing when suddenly strange, robotic creatures appear and take you aboard their spacecraft. This spine-chilling tale of two men's harrowing experience with extraterrestrial beings will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the mysteries of the universe. The Pascagoula abduction is one of the most well-documented and intriguing alien abduction cases in history. Occurring on October 11, 1973, in Pascagoula, Mississippi, the incident involved two men, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, who claimed to have been taken aboard an alien spacecraft and subjected to a terrifying examination by otherworldly beings. Their story has captivated UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike, leaving many to wonder about the nature of their experience and the existence of extraterrestrial life. Chapter 1. Peaceful Night of Fishing. On the evening of October 11, 1973, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, two shipyard workers, decided to spend their free time fishing along the banks of the Pascagoula River. They chose a quiet spot near an abandoned shipyard, hoping to catch a few fish and enjoy the serene atmosphere. Chapter 2. The arrival of the unexplained. As the two men fished, they suddenly heard a peculiar whirring noise coming from behind them. Turning around, they saw a bright, egg-shaped object descend towards them. The object was approximately 30 feet long and 10 feet high, with a bluish glow emanating from its exterior. Chapter 3. The encounter with the beings. As the craft hovered just above the ground, an opening appeared and three robotic-like creatures emerged. The beings were approximately 5 feet tall, with gray, wrinkled skin and claw-like hands. They had no discernible facial features, save for what appeared to be a slit where a mouth would be. Terrified, Hickson and Parker found themselves paralyzed, unable to move or speak as the beings approached them. The creatures took hold of the two men, lifting them off the ground and carrying them into the craft. Chapter 4. The Examination. Once inside the spacecraft, Hickson and Parker were subjected to a horrifying examination. They were placed on a table, and a large eye-like device moved over their bodies, seemingly scanning them. The beings appeared to be closely examining the men as they prodded and poked them. Chapter 5. The Return to Earth. After what felt like an eternity, the examination was over, and the two men were returned to the banks of the Pascagoula River. The beings released them, and the craft ascended into the sky, disappearing as quickly as it had arrived. The entire ordeal lasted less than an hour. Chapter 6. The Aftermath. Hickson and Parker sought assistance from the local authorities following their encounter. They reported their experience to the police, who initially met their story with skepticism. However, after observing the men's genuine terror and listening to a secretly recorded conversation between the two, the police began to take their claims more seriously. The story of the Pascagoula abduction quickly spread, attracting attention from the media and UFO researchers. The men underwent hypnosis and polygraph tests, both of which seemed to support their account of the incident. Chapter 7. The Public Reaction. As news of the Pascagoula abduction spread, the public's reaction was a mix of fascination and skepticism. Some believed Hickson and Parker's story to be an elaborate hoax, while others were convinced that the men had genuinely encountered extraterrestrial beings. In the weeks following the incident, the area around the Pascagoula River became a hotbed of UFO activity, with numerous sightings reported by local residents. The case also attracted the attention of prominent UFO researchers, who conducted extensive investigations into the event. Chapter 8. The long-term impact on Hickson and Parker. The Pascagoula abduction had a profound and lasting impact on both Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker. Hickson, who passed away in 2011, remained a staunch believer in extraterrestrial life and dedicated much of his life to sharing his story and participating in UFO research. Parker, on the other hand, struggled with the intense public scrutiny and media attention that came with the case. For many years, he chose to distance himself from the incident, avoiding interviews and public appearances. However, in recent years, Parker has spoken more openly about his experience, even writing a book detailing the events of that fateful night. Chapter 9. The Lasting Legacy of the Pascagoula Abduction. Over 4 decades later, the Pascagoula abduction remains one of the most compelling and controversial alien abduction cases in history. Despite the passage of time, the incident continues to captivate researchers and the public alike, with many still searching for definitive answers about what really happened on that October night. The Pascagoula abduction has also left an indelible mark on popular culture. Chapter 10. The Ongoing Debate. The Pascagoula abduction remains a subject of intense debate among UFO enthusiasts, skeptics, and researchers. While some view the incident as a prime example of a genuine alien abduction, others dismiss it as a fabrication or a case of mistaken identity. As technology advances and our understanding of the universe continues to grow, the search for definitive answers about the Pascagoula abduction and other UFO encounters continues. While we may never know for certain what happened to Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker on that fateful night, their story serves as a powerful reminder of the mysteries that still exist beyond our understanding and the enduring human fascination with the unexplained. The Pascagoula abduction stands as one of the most well-documented and intriguing alien abduction cases of all time. The story of Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker's harrowing encounter with otherworldly beings has captivated the public for decades and continues to fuel debates about the nature of extraterrestrial life and the possibility of contact with beings from other worlds. As we continue to explore the cosmos and seek answers to the many mysteries that surround us, the Pascagoula abduction serves as a powerful reminder of the vast unknown that lies beyond our current understanding.